Okay, good morning everyone. This is Samir Thakkar, a faculty from Parul Institute of Management and Research, which is under the Faculty of Management Studies of Parul University. I heartily welcome you all to yet another webinar. And today we have a very special guest with us. He is Mr. Dhananjay Singh. If I talk about his basic qualifications, then he has done his BSc in Mathematics and MBA in Marketing. After completing his MBA, he appeared for the banking exam, JAIIB, and cleared that exam and joined the banking field in 2012. And very soon, he got promoted as the branch manager. So he was among the youngest in his bank to be promoted as the branch manager. And his focused area, apart from other branch operations as well as the routine work of any branch, his major focus area is advances and NPAs, collecting advances, monitoring advances and NPAs. And NPA, as we know, that is one of the major factors that we are facing in government banks right now. So he is into that, the main crux area of the banks. And right now he is acting as senior manager in Bank of Baroda. Today he is going to talk to us related to different entrance exams that we have, competitive exams that we have to get job in banking sector. And also he is going to talk about the interview process once you have cleared the exam, what kind of questions or what kind of preparations you need for the interview. And also he is going to talk about the career path. Once you get selected, once you get a job in bank, what kind of work you will have to do, and what is your career path, how you will progress in your career in government banks. So this is the topic for today. So now I welcome Dhananjay sir and I request him to start his topic today. Dhananjay sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Samir sir. And good morning, everybody. This is Dhananjay Singh, Senior Manager from Bank of Baroda, currently posted in Mangal Bazar branch. Hello. I suppose I'm audible to everyone.
Yes, sir. You are audible to everyone.
Okay. Samir sir, I would like to correct you in one area that I appeared in IBPS. I actually got this banking job through IBPS and not in the JAIB. JAIB is one of the qualifications, one of the certification courses which is done after joining the bank. So after completion of MBA and working in some other areas, in some other companies for about 2 years, I appeared for IBPS and I joined through that. And we will be talking of this how to seek a career in government banks through IBPS and such kind of exams only. Firstly, as our topic is that preparation for government banks exams. So there are three types of exams conducted by the banks. Three types of banks actually. One is SBI, another is PSB, that is the public sector banks, and the third one is RBI. So for all these three institutions, like PSBs are, they constitute around 12 banks, 12 nationalized banks. So I'll be just sharing you the list of the banks. So they all go through these PSB banks. They all go through an exam which is conducted and which is governed by an institute called as IBPS. that is Institute of Banking Personnel Selection, and through which there are various modes. Like for clerical, there are two modes of exam which are conducted, and for officers there are three, like prelims, mains, and interview. So there is no round of interview in. There is no
Sir,
round of interview. Hello.
your screen is not visible, sir.
Actually, I am trying to share. Is it visible now, Samir sir?
Yes, it is now visible.
Okay. So these are the list of public sector banks. That is, we all know commonly as government banks. Like firstly is SBI, the largest one in our country, and then whatever I am sharing with you is the new amalgamated entities. Like Punjab National Bank has been formed by amalgamation of three banks, namely Punjab National Bank, Oriental Bank of Commerce, and United Bank, which will be the second largest public sector bank in India after SBI. And after that, that is Bank of Baroda, Bank of India, Bank of Maharashtra. Likewise, there are total 12. So SBI conducts a different examination. It is not governed by IBPS, or if it is so, then also SBI conducts it differently than the rest of the PSBs, like public sector banks. Now, we will be focusing upon that for what posts these exams are conducted. Like there are mainly two posts. That is, first one is officers, and the second one is clerical. For both, the minimum qualification which is required is graduate, minimum graduate from any recognized university or recognized institution across the country. And there has been a notification for IBPS clerical exam. Few of you might also be knowing about it. Like I'm sharing the notification of IBPS clerical exam with you. This is the one. And the main thing is that this is an open platform. You can find you can Google it out for anything, like for notification, for application forms, for any kind of queries. Like I have just Googled it out. You will find numerous websites, numerous links showing it. Is it visible, Samir sir?
Yes, sir, it is.
Okay. So these are the vacancies, and which is to be conducted in late 2020. See, the notification date was 1st September 2020, and the prelim exams would be in the last in the last row it is written stage of IBPS clerical exam. That is first is preliminary exam, and the second one is main exam. For appearing into the main exams, you need to clear the preliminary exam, for which cutoff are set, and those cutoffs are set as per the number of applicants appearing for those exams. Here are the tentative dates. The IBPS Clerk online exam application ends on 23rd September. So if you want any one of you to appear for these kind of exams, you can, and the number of seats is also good. These are the number of seats, 2,557 vacancies, which the government has increased about 1,000 from the last time. The online application ends on 23rd September. If you wish to apply for this, you can, and you will find the rest of the all the information on this website, or you can simply Google it out. So IBPS Clerk prelim exam dates, tentative dates is 5th, 12th, and 13th of December to 2020. Result of IBPS Clerk preliminary exam would be on 31st December, and then after the declaration and after deciding upon the cutoff, the main exams would be on 24th of January 2021, and declaration of the result would be 1st April, and soon after declaration, generally the offer letters are dispatched to the persons or the people selected. These are the eligibility criteria, like educational qualification, degree in any discipline from a university recognized by the government of India, and what courses and what syllabus are there. So one of the most important thing in current time is computer literacy. You have to know the basics of computer, like you should be knowing the MS Office suite and some basic computer literacy, like emails or working upon some operating system, etc., etc. The age limit is also told here, like the minimum is 20 years and the maximum age limit is for 28 years. This is of course for general category, and likewise there has been relaxation as per the caste. Person with disability, ex-servicemen, widows. No. The application fee would be 175 for SC/ST and person with disabilities, and for general and others that would be 850 rupees. Registration is done online, and every website showing its link, showing its notification would be sharing its link. So no need to worry much about it, and the application is totally online. The payment of the application fees is also totally online through various modes like credit card, debit card, IMPS, etc., etc. And these are the states where the vacancies are out of that 2,557 which we saw it earlier. Like Gujarat is having 139 seats. Fairly large number as compared to the other states. Sorry, and Karnataka is having 221. So people residing in Gujarat will of course first try for Gujarat only. For clerical exam, one of the most important thing is that you should be knowing the local language. Like suppose if anyone is applying for a post in Gujarat, a clerical post in Gujarat, so he or she should be having a knowledge of Gujarati, should possess some linguistic skills of the language, like reading, writing, speaking, understanding things well in that area, in that local language, in that state language. Suppose that if someone is applying for a student belongs to or hails from some state in South India, so he or she can apply in that state also. I hope it's clear, or you people can understand it well. Samir sir, you there?
Yes, sir. It is fine.
These are the exam pattern. Like for preliminary exam, the first thing is English language, of course. Quantitative aptitude, that is mathematics skills, and the third one is reasoning abilities. Most of you people might be knowing about these, who have fought or any competitive exams or have taken the admission through competitive exams, or you must have heard it. And the mains includes some descriptive or some detailed part of English language, quantitative aptitude, reasoning, and general awareness, which is mainly related to banking and finance. The main focus of general awareness is on the current scenarios and about about sectors from banking and finance, and that would be currently related. That would not be like they might ask some of the sections from the banking industry or something, but they won't be asking in details about anything. And remember one thing, that these all these exams are MCQs, multiple choice questions only. And the most important thing is negative marking, that there is a penalty, as you can see on the screen. There is a penalty of 1/4 or 0.25 marks for each wrong answer, for every wrong answer. So while appearing in this exam, you have to be very, very confident while selecting the options, or while ticking those options, selecting those options for the particular questions. Like, if you are very sure, then only you have to attempt. Otherwise, you can leave it. Better is to leave it without attempting. Otherwise, the negative marking will create a very bad impact on the overall results. And I would say that this exams like IBPS or for any banking, or if someone is trying for any other institutes also, then these exams are job oriented. They are not giving any admissions for any kind of syllabus or course for any college. So the cutoff is very strict, and the authority is the decision of the authority is final at every stage. Like we cannot be in any kind of situation with the authority to argue or to just ask that why it has been done so for us and not for the others. And remember one thing, these exams are on country level, that all the people, all the applications throughout the country, and even from Nepal, Bhutan, and Bangladesh, they are also some people, like it is shown in the notification, they also apply for it. So for the post of 2,557, there might be more than 10 lakh applications, and 10 lakh people might be appearing actually, and applications would be even more than that. So we just took as a clerical exam. Now the second thing which we will take it as a officer's exam. The level of officer exams, or it is known as PO, that is probationary officer exam, that I have also been absorbed in this institution by giving or appearing in this exam only as a probationary officer. It is known as probationary because of probation. The time of probation is of 2 years. And hello.
Sir, screen is not visible, sir.
Okay. Just a minute. Is the screen visible now, Samir sir?
Not yet. No, it is coming. Yeah, it is now
Okay.
visible, sir.
Okay. There is some network congestion in this set. Might be that is the reason. Okay. So this is the IBPS PO 2020 notification for probationary officers, as I told you. The syllabus is more or less very similar. Like there will be prelims, there will be mains of the subjects will be the similar. The subjects will be same, but the level would be a bit higher. Like for clerical, whatever the level was or would be, this PO exams will have a bit higher level than the clerical exams. So we'll just see upon the notification dates. The notification dates were it started from 4th of August and it ended on 26th of August. So if you have not applied for this, so you have to wait it for the next year only. And many of you might have applied for it, so you can start the preparations. The level, as I told you, the level is slightly higher than
Sir, you are not audible. Dhananjay, sir? Looks like sir is, looks like sir has lost his connection. So let me just quickly revise whatever he has discussed so far. So he talked about three different types of banks or classification of banks. One is State Bank of India. Second is PSU banks, public sector undertaking banks. And third is other banks. And we have two types of posts in different banks. One is called the clerical work or clerical post, and another is the probationary officer. So he explained that right now the opening is on for the clerical post, and still there is some time to apply. If you want to apply, you can apply for that. And for probationary officer, this particular exam is gone. The dates for this exam was in August. So application dates are gone. Minimum qualification required is graduation for both the works. And the entrance exam will be a little difficult for probationary officer compared to the clerk exam or clerical exam. And if you have taken the MBA entrance exams like CMAT or MAT or CAT or things like that, then it will be easier for you. Yes, you have taken CMAT. Very good, Prachi. So it will be easier for you people to prepare for this entrance exams, IBPS exams, because the difficulty level for the PO probationary officer is similar to the CAT exam or a little bit lower than CAT exam, but it is tougher than CMAT. But if you have, as you have taken CMAT exam, you are familiar with the difficulty level, so you can, increase your preparation so that you can match the level of IPBS exam. Just a second, I think I'm having a call from Dhananjay sir. So yes, it was Dhananjay sir's call. He has some power failure issue at his place. Right now he is not in bank. He was at his home, but at his home he has some power failure issue. So he may not be able to continue as long as the power is restored. So for next 5-7 minutes, I will be here to answer your questions if you have. Otherwise, Jiten sir, we will have to end the webinar in 5 minutes because the power failure is there at the sir's place. The questions are easier as compared to CAT, but time limit is very stringent. Yes, Priyam madam. So questions are easier compared to CAT, but the time limit is there. And as Dhananjay sir said, that people from Nepal and Bhutan and Bangladesh are also allowed to appear for these exams. So competition will be very high, very tough. And the good thing for you people is are two things. First is you have experience of appearing in this kind of competitive exam for your MBA entrance. And second advantage is age limit. So you have 28 years of age limit. So you must be very young right now, around 21, 22 years. So you still have 7 years to prepare for this and appear for this exam. Yes, Nirav, I am going to tell you about RBI exam. See, RBI generally doesn't recruit freshers. So you need to take some work experience in banking sector first, and then only you will be able to apply to the RBI bank exam. So for that you have to keep on. Just a second, I'm having a call again from him. Just a second. I was talking about RBI exam. So you have to visit rbi.org.in. This is the website of RBI, and over there you will get different notifications of RBI openings. But for that you require some work experience. So better you get a job in some bank first, and then you apply for RBI. Yes, even I'm not sure, Prachi, that what is the difference between the exam conducted by SBI and other banks. Okay, for clerical your experience is not required, but for a higher post you require some experience. But after MBA you should not be applying for clerical job. That's what I think. You should be applying for officer's post only. So we end the session here, the webinar here, because what he said just now, that once the power failure is there at his place, it may not be restored for a couple of hours. So he may not be able to continue the session now on. So I request Jiten sir to end the session after I just give vote of thanks. So thank you Dhananjay sir for sparing your time, and thank you students for joining in. If possible in future we will plan another session from Dhananjay sir, and he may guide us better in that session. So right now we just sign off. Thank you very much everyone for joining in. Thank you, sir. Jiten, sir?
Yes, sir.
Sir, please, sir, તમે webinar બંધ કરી શકો છો because એમને ત્યાં power restore હવે નહીં થાય. Okay. No. Thank you, sir.